Hey everyone, Macalacan here. Got another Splatoon commentary today, and I want to talk about the unfortunate news of Splatfest being postponed due to some matchmaking issues over in Japan with their own Splatfest. Nintendo just posted on their Nintendo America Twitter. Unfortunately, a matchmaking issue was discovered in the first Japanese Splatfest that resulted in long wait times and players unable to join matches. We've been working on a solution, but we'll need a little more time to resolve the issue in order to ensure fans have the best possible experience and can enjoy the fun they've come to expect from Splatoon. We have decided to postpone the North American Splatfest. We'll have details on a new date soon. Now, a lot of people are pretty upset about this, and, they have a reason to be. I mean, we've had a whole week of hyping this event up, and while I'm not 100% sure about this, I imagine those who already leveled up their Splatfest shirts will have to do it again because the Splatfest shirts that we have got taken away, and once the new Splatfest rolls on, I'm sure they're going to give us new shirts. We'll have to wait another week, and then you have to level all those up again. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm not blindly criticizing here, but that seems like that's what's going to happen, which is kind of unfortunate. But I do think I would rather have this first Splatfest be delayed rather than having it go on as scheduled, but having the same issues that Japan was having. I did a little bit of research as to exactly what was causing the issues over in Japan, and I discovered exactly how Splatfest was going to work, how it was working over there, and it's really no surprise that there was issues. I mean, I was looking at it, and it just, to me, it seems like pretty poor planning by Nintendo from the start. So as far as how Splatfest works, during Splatfest, you can only play Turf Wars. Ranked matches are completely locked out for the day, which in my opinion isn't very good. I mean, as hype as I am for Splatfest, Nintendo should respect that some players aren't really just going to care about it. I mean, we got some more hardcore players who only want to play ranked Splatoon because that's the more competitive game type. And it sucks for them that during Splatfest, they pretty much have to go a whole day without playing the game they want to play because they can only play Turf War, which isn't as competitive as Splat Zones. So that's kind of bad for them. And another thing about Splatfest, which I think is the root of the connection issues, is that matchmaking becomes region locked for the day, meaning that you're only playing with people from your region, which limits the amount of players who are in the overall online pool, and that causes longer wait times. I mean, whenever I'm playing online, half of the lobby is full of Japanese players, so I couldn't imagine how long it would take to have to wait for a full lobby of North American players. And having to rule all of them out of the matchmaking would probably make the matchway times a lot longer. Now, I can see why region locking was a concept at the start, because some of you may not know, but each region actually has its own Splatfest theme. For example, I think Japan's theme for Splatfest was rice versus bread, whereas here in North America, we have cats versus dogs. And that's a pretty cool concept, in my opinion, because it allows for the Splatfest teams to be more culturally relevant. But I don't think that region locking was the smartest idea because, as to my knowledge, each player's individual points they earn goes to their team's overall points. So if we have like one Japanese player in the lobby playing for Team Rice and then a North American player playing for Team Dog, two completely different Splatfest events, they could both still earn points for their respective Splatfest teams without interrupting the actual gameplay. And even if the Splatfests were going down at different times, like with the time zones and all that, I think it could still work. I mean, you would just have one player in the lobby playing for their Splatfest. Yeah, I guess aesthetically, the maps wouldn't be the same for them. That would probably be the only issue that would be there. And I guess you can sort of kind of argue that the Splatfest tees only being available to some people in the lobby might make some sort of an unfair advantage. But I think that's a very weak argument. I think the only legitimate argument you have as for time zones is that the maps look different during Splatfest because they're played at night versus day, so that would be a little hard to incorporate. But region locking, I think, was still a terrible idea because that probably was like one of the main reasons why they're having so many issues. And to top it all off, even the matches that were completed over in Japan were having a lot of lag issues, more than usual, which is kind of weird considering how you would think that region locking, the matchmaking, would make the lag in the games better. But somehow there was still a lot of lag, and it could possibly have to do something with the changes on the maps being nighttime instead of daytime. Maybe that kind of messes the game a bit. I doubt that's the issue, but definitely with region locking, I think that that's not a good idea for these Splatfest events. So now hopefully Nintendo gets it together and finds a way to fix these issues soon so we can get our Splatfest going on. But we can't just talk about the bad, we gotta talk about some of the good. So on a brighter note, we do have a new map to play with, which is Bluefin Depot. That's actually the map you're seeing here in this video. And this map is a lot of fun. If you're a ranged weapon user, you're gonna like this map a lot. There's a lot of high ground to work with, and in ranked matches, close range players get a chance to shine because there's a constant brawl inside the hill. Now I thought they were going to do 2 hills in this map, but they actually do 1 hill, and then on the other side of the map, there's actually ramps to get into the hill. So there's so many different ways you can approach the hill. So it's really hard to defend it. But I'll have more about to say about this map once I get a bit more time to play around with it, learn the strategies and whatnot. But I think having a new map makes having to wait for the Splatfest a little bit more durable, and it definitely, kind of helps, ease the blow. And I don't know exactly when Splatfest will happen. Nintendo hasn't given us a date, but hopefully ours goes better than Japan's did. And alright guys, I think that about wraps up this video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you guys are upset about Splatfest and you want to vent your frustration, or if you think postponing Splatfest was the better alternative, either way, let me know inside the comments below. Let me see what you guys think, and I will see you guys on the next video.